Selamat pagi, good morning, welcome, 大家早上好。I'm 60 already, yeah? Give 60 a big clap. This morning, as usual, I do my meditation, and I'm thinking about the concept of birthday. I think as a human being, a birthday is very important to human mankind. So, how to celebrate birthday? I think not only sometimes it bother me, it bother you also, isn't it? I think you all have the same experience. I was thinking that maybe all the educationists in this world must actually rethink of this very important subject from young to teach us how to celebrate our birthday. Because I think celebrate birthday, there is a what I call impact on a personal individual's life. And this year, before I continue my speech, I must register my thanks to our E-Ablers head mistress, Madam Tai. Please give her a big hand. She come to me to say, want to celebrate my birthday because she want all her students to study in E-Able to learn the value of appreciation. They say they want to, but to me, when they say that when they tell me that he want to ask a student to learn appreciation value, I think it's good. But back in my mind, immediately I think that actually all these E-Able students, they learn so hard, and I think to celebrate my birthday, let them a chance to perform. You know? To perform for those people think that we are able, and they have a chance to perform, we have a chance to learn. And I think that can inject meaning into my birthday celebration. So with that thought, immediately I said, yes, you can go ahead and organize. So please give her a big hand. And then the second thought I have, that because when I want to, my family and also my company, not so much of my company actually, and I thought whenever what I believe deep inside us, our family believe, that you can continue to enjoy a prosperous life, you can enjoy a good life, actually either individual or a family, you must always accumulate a lot of good deed, meaning that you have to do a lot of good to others, you have to do a lot of good to society. And actually, my concept of doing charity, which I thought maybe is right to the time, taking this 60 years birthday to share with the people who work with me, which I always believe in not only good deed, we must always develop good method called sustainable charity. So, therefore, that is second in my thought, and I tell Madam Tai to contact Madam Li Ping. Where's Madam Li Ping? Where is she? Ask her to stand up, give her a big hand. This happy-go-lucky Li Ping, she has been helping me because we're supposed to put an investment in Yunnan 2 years ago, and when I was there at the time, I heard that place, people are so poor that even didn't have 100 renminbi in the house, whole house. They have to live in a very, very poor condition. Okay, they have put some pictures. So I have, after I heard that, I don't quite believe. So I sent her, and it's true. We are so lucky, but no matter how a country develops, even Malaysia, we can sit in Palace Golden Horse, enjoy our meal here. You must believe that outside there, somehow or other in Malaysia, there's some people that's so poor that they can't even meet their 3-day meal. So this is a situation. Doesn't mean, I hope when I show this, people should not criticize government or China government with so much money, express money here and there. Even in America, there's so many poor people. So what I do is I send her there, and every month, she go out there every 3 months, but every month we make sure there's 200 ringgit, 200 RMB to reach the family, 300 over family that we help. And after 2 years, I must say this is the first time I go, because we thought we tell the locals, we do with the locals authority. We just say after 2 years we will see how the program go. So after these 2 years already, I go and I really think that the village I visit, there are actually a lot of relatives. Some village 50, 60 family, but they are what I call, they have a land, but they just don't know the method. So what we want to do is not only just give 200 ringgit. 200 ringgit is to really when person want to die, you like give blood. But now you must teach them how to make the blood. So recently I'm working with the China government, charity organization, and we hope that we can help them to rebuild the village. And as an entrepreneur, when I go there, I know to rebuild a village, it will not cost maybe more than 1 million or 2 million RMB. But after that, they can recycle, They can rear the best organic food, like chicken, pig, goat, all those kind of things. So I think because of this, then I also say, okay let's celebrate this birthday and to make sure in the future to come, not only I'm alone to do this, but all the people work with me, whether you can afford or cannot afford. This is something that's very, very important. I believe charity. Charity, when you do charity, we must 福心, meaning that charity, when you want to help a person, you not just help him physically, whether the house he lives or body. We help a person, we help with their heart. I believe all of us, our heart is getting, our heart are getting human, especially those people in the city, we are getting less and less humane. We are less and less humane. And sometimes we will find excuse ourselves, so many, how to, 救那里救得完啊. So I think my charity or concept first is to really wake up people's heart, wake up the heart. I believe everybody also have a heart of conscience, the conscious heart. All of us we have. I believe everybody in this room, when you want to see a child falling into the well, you were not thinking whether this, Tan Si Lee Kim Yew's grandchildren, then only I save. You wouldn't do that. Anybody you will quickly go and save. Am I right? Very seldom people will still consider, even he's a bad guy. Maybe he's a bad guy, start killing people, But when you see a kid fall like that, so all of us we have that. So how to wake up the one become the main thing when I ask them to go China, everywhere to go do charity. Besides we help, we must do while we're working the time. So with that, how to do it? So you need volunteers. We need a lot of volunteers. Because if today's charity concept, people do charity, I want to tell the society, I am a very good corporate citizen. I want to tell society that because I'm charitable, that's why you buy my product. That's why you see a lot of concepts go there. Anything wrong? Nothing wrong also. Nothing wrong. But I believe that when we do charity the time, we have to wake up the person's heart. So this is what I want to inject meaning into this birthday celebration. And then of course, third, this is about my family. Talking about family, please give Puan Sri, my beautiful wife, a big hand. My elder daughter not here yet, but please give her a big hand also. Please come away. Give Diana, your boss. And Diani, Matahari, Bintang. So, thank you very much. I really appreciate my family. But of course, I must appreciate the most my mother. I just now said, I think the world must start, educationists must look at it. Because our mother is more important, to us. And I've been thinking the concept of this celebrating birthday. I want my celebrating birthday for my 60 years from today, going toward, if I can live, I hope I can live to 100, but it's quite difficult. But let's say I continue to live. I want to tell you, do I care about my birthday? Do you think I care about my birthday? Yes or no? Do you think you care about your birthday? Yes, everybody will care about birthday. But sometimes how to celebrate birthday become a very, you always say, I don't want but when people give you a secret, promote to celebrate my birthday, that the birthday is the mother's supper day, the father's worthy day, and of course your happy birthday, 3 in 1. And so I want to use my birthday to really continue that I promised my mother, I will not do anything wrong in the society, meaning cheating people at least, and I will make sure I will take care of my sibling, and I will continue to do that. And because we all have to remember that without our mother, we wouldn't be us. So I think to promote the birthday is also a mother's supper day, father's worthy day, and as a child, how can we continue to really honor our mother, even he's not in this world. So I thought I want to inject my birthday celebration with all this value. And I just want to share with you, I'm 60 now. Just this morning I asked Matahari to help me to 60 times 365. Actually it's what? 21,090 days. Not very long, 21,090 days. You think long, not very long. If I got 21,000, I must quickly spend $1 for another 60 days. And then I said, times 61. Then it becomes 22,100. Now, the concept of this morning when I wake up, I think the concept of birthday. So, as a Chinese, I born, this is my year of good. So last year, my wife have asked me to celebrate my 60th birthday already. Actually today in the English is 60, in the Chinese I'm 61. Now this concept is very, very important. I hope going forward, when I celebrate my, why you need the concept of East and West are now coming to this. Now this year I'm 61, English, Chinese I'm 60, what is it? English I'm 60, Chinese I'm 61. So this is very important because the Chinese, how you calculate your birthday is not when you come out from your mother. They calculate from day one. When I come out from my mother, that's why I'm 60. There's nothing wrong. This is Western, you do. But why he calculated 1 year older? The Chinese calculated your birthday when you are in your mother's womb. In your mother's womb. So that's why, born as a Chinese tradition culture, I think I'm very lucky. Meaning that every year we want to celebrate 2 birthdays, right? One is Chinese birthday, one is English birthday. And God is very great. Now, somehow rather, I believe you will have your Chinese birthday and your English birthday fall together in it. So I have decided, going forward, I want to celebrate. You all can celebrate my birthday in a big way. I don't mind. Even the what I call the Western one, but I don't want to celebrate every year. Very taxing because 365 is so fast. I prefer to celebrate every 3 years. Meaning that this year is what 2015. So don't celebrate next year. We celebrate when I'm 63. 63. 63 what? 2018. If a company go bigger, you want to celebrate bigger, please celebrate. Parents can give the best food all on parents' account, okay? 2013, you can celebrate. 2018, you can celebrate because it's 63. And when I'm 66, okay? 66, you can celebrate. 66, what year? 20. Write it down, then send invitation out 3 years earlier. And when I'm 69, you can celebrate. Why I choose 63, 66, and 69? Okay, 6 plus 3 is what? 9. And then when I'm 66, when I'm 63, 66, 6 plus
69.
3, exactly.
So 12. And then when you come to 69, 69, 6 plus 9, 54. You're going to time out the number. All these numbers actually is when you are 63, 6 plus 3 is 9. So when you are 66, 6 plus 6 is 12. But 6 times 6? 36. 36. 3 plus 6 what? 9. Yeah. So when it comes to 69, 9 plus 6, 54. 54 plus 5 plus 4 is also 9. Okay. So these are all these I already fixed my birthday, so don't change. I want to celebrate my English birthday on those days. And of course, my Chinese birthday, I always want to celebrate my Chinese birthday with my family, with my sibling. That is on actually July 2nd. So the other day I celebrate. And of course, on the English birthday, also I like to celebrate with my family also. So I thought this morning I wake up, I say, okay, let me fix this. Then when it comes to the birthday, the time, you are not worried, say you disturb people, or you have say whether to celebrate, not to celebrate. I think birthday is very important to human mankind, as I said. So even this hotel, I do very particular about birthday. And this hotel actually, main hotel is 8th floor. The next door I'm building is 19th floor. 19th floor. So 819. So don't tell outsider, okay? Those people who are in the country height, you know, this is my this one. So this is what I have shared with you the concept of the my birthday going forward, and I hope that come to 63, whether I'm still got money or no money, I'm wealthy or no wealthy, those people have worked with me, either together with me or have left me. I think I have employed a lot of people. And if the staff want to celebrate the birthday, please go ahead. But make sure when the birthday celebration, always inject with the meaning. How can we touch the heart of people? And last but not least, let me share 2 more items. One item is about if we want to continue to do charity, we need a lot of money. I think a lot of people are very worried that actually you keep on committed there, where your money coming from? It's true. I do charity, I normally like to keep very quiet. Because I thought when you do charity, you still want to push about your charity, it's not charity. But if you do after 5, 10 years, charity can be start telling people you think your method is good. That method can share with others. So Madam Tai, this method can share with others. Those people who have not visited our e-able who work for me, I hope after this, as I said, we do charity, whatever you meet, you just do. You don't go out to go and look for it. When you go out to look for it, you want to do this, you want to build a college of this of 500 people, you're looking for trouble. Because once you become big, you cannot be organic. Once you become big, the time you say organic, but you commit to the market, you want to give so many organic volume, you start put chemical already, fertilizer. Some good thing in life, you have to do with heart, the time you cannot make it very big. Make it very big, that's where the problem. So this is a college, and this is a e-able learning center with 50, 60, with this kind of size. Do you need to spend a lot of money? No. Actually, we don't spend a lot. I don't allow them to go outside to raise money, but we just internally. Important thing, you get the right people. So with this, we must give a big hand to Mr. Chen Qianfa. He is the one who helped me to get Madam Tai, and I hope with today, the lunch already, after you see their performance, please visit this one. Of course, the next I want to share is today, after age of 60, I heard Tak Sen Hui come, he didn't come. Tak Sen Hui is PUMM. You all know I also set up PUMM, Young Malaysia Entrepreneurs. They're supposed to train a lot of Malaysia entrepreneurs. So come to 60, I was thinking that Young Malaysia Entrepreneur now with the new president, he looks very good, and I will continue to support him. But I also want to start my own concept of Lee Kim Yew's, my own PUMM. So I believe that when I was age of 50, I start going to this Diamond Sutra. And not say I'm trying to praise myself. After the Diamond Sutra, I see things so clear. And I think that I know how to manage my life better, and I think what I accumulate, I will be able to share, So to share the way with Lee Kim Yew's own way. So also with that, I have made a vouch on the age of 60. I from now on, I decide to take student, Student meaning under my student. And I hope from now until age 70, I can at least adopt 100 students. And those to be my student, of course, number one, I am emphasizing on character building. I think character building is most important. Actually, it's a foundation of all success. Student, you are my student. If I want to cane you, I can cane you. If not, what for you become my student, all right? If I want to tell you something, you don't want to listen, then what for you become my student? No point, right? If you my student, I tell you, sure, because the concept, you have to listen, the concept of teacher very simple. I teach you all this all not for my benefit, for your benefit, for you to become a more successful person. That's all. So there's no conflict at all on the student and teacher. The teacher must make sure, and of course, if the teacher get the student, he making use of the student, and that's wrong. So I want to start with this, start adopting 100 students. And I also said do the same thing in China. Let's say you get someone who is very hardworking. We make sure their character, character very good, honest, hardworking, very what I call humble 如果可以找到学生品质真的是佳品就是说很谦和，很谦虚好学勤奋诚信还有孝悌忠信、礼义廉耻、仁智这10个价值观都有的。我相信在我的手下呢，我一定可以把这个人呢变成一等一的人才。I actually believe a person who have a good quality and under my training is sure can become somebody, and hopefully when I help him that time, then so my student, I still haven't set up really all the rule and regulation, but my rule and regulation very simple. Actually today we have Hansan.
Master Hansan.
There's one Master Hansan. I asked Madam Tai to actually translate into English. It's Mandarin. 红尘白浪两茫茫，人如柔和似妙方，到处随缘缘随业。All my students must be able to memorize this. After they become my student, 90 days, if you all want to teach them, they don't know, you come and tell me. I can. So these are the things that I thought during my birthday, I am going to. You all can continue to read this afterward. So this is, I have actually published this in a paper. I think this is actually toward the what I call also life science, art of happiness. So this is my birthday speech to you all, and of course, last but not least, one more last item. We want to continue to do charity, do this thing. You want a prosperous life. Number one, please believe in the. So dear, please believe in the money got 8 legs. Money got 8 legs. We all got 2 legs. If you want to go and chase over money, your 2 legs can chase over 8 legs or not? Cannot. But if the money got 8 legs, we got 2 legs. All the money chasing us, we also cannot run away. Alright? So if you believe in this concept with me on my birthday, please give me a big hand. So I want to introduce one concept on my birthday, that this is what I have talked to what do you call Andrew, Kenny Kim. You know, I'm going to tell about this because it's true. Charity like that, a lot of charity, you see people donate 100 million, 200 million charity, Or some people say, I want to give a wealth, my 50% of my wealth to people. All these are very good, we should not go and criticize. But I am always a person with entrepreneurship, always a person with idea. I want to introduce a sustainable, very sustainable called charity program. That I hope this program, all the people who work for us, work for me, if you cannot participate in money, never mind, go and participate to tell people. I call this called sustainable charity, And of course, when I do this, I'm more talking to the people who are in the Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism. But I believe this concept later on can extend to many, many other parts of the world and can turn into a very, very big concept. This is a lot of people like you want to do charity. But because you're in the city, like what you said only I want to do, but your heart have been, polluted already. Then you give excuse. First you say, oh, see the guy very pitiful. Okay lah, I got 50,000 in my bank, I want to give 40,000. Then after a few days you think, ayo, I better think of myself. I give maybe half. And think, if you give 5,000, think, maybe you give 500, think, give 50. Some people think, the 50 also don't give. Am I right? That is human. Our heart not clear. So how to make these people become more generous? Michelle laughing, Michelle sure support me. So, and that's one situation. The other situation, yes, a lot of people really, he got 50,000, he very generous, but they don't understand the karma, maybe the teaching, Then they say, people say, you do good this life, you do good, then you will get repaid. So he believed in that. So he got only 50,000, 100,000, he give to charity. And the organization he go, one day he got no money. When he give the time, he was so very welcome. He was stopped at the door. You are not welcome. Because such thing happened or not? Or last time when he come, wow, VIP table. This guy will donate money, sit in front, When he donate the money, sit at the back at the time. Got this kind of thing happen or not? You see? So charity, a lot of these things. So my concept is addressing these two problems. I want to start a charity program. I have 500 Arahan. 500 Arahan. To buy this Arahan now, maybe one Arahan maybe is 50,000 or 100,000. So what I'm trying to say that I have 500 Arahan. I want to create a place, a museum, a place that this Arahan. And actually, in the Buddhism, you don't call it you buy. You cannot buy the Arahan. You donate, donation. Always remember, donation is for the poor. Donation, the keyword is must be to the needy, to the poor. You cannot do donation for anything else. Don't get the wrong education, okay? Donation. So, you can donate 50,000 or 100,000. But when donate this money, 50,000 or 100,000, your 50,000 or 100,000 you donate is always there. But you can always say, come, I am in need now, after 3 years. Minimum after 3 years or after 5 years. Of course, you say, I want to give some more also can. You can always say, all the Arahan, the number, you say, I like the character of this number 365 Arahan, so I donate 100,000, I donate 200,000, I donate 500,000, I donate 5 million. Never mind, any amount, the more the merrier. Because your money is always, as long as after 3 years, say, oh, I'm in need of money, you can draw your money out. Your money will give back to you immediately, without question asking. Principle. But, so, what we do is, after we gather all this money, we will make sure the money is properly managed. We only get your money and managed by what I call Andrew Kenny team. They will produce maybe minimum 3%. 3% means no risk. You go to the bank, you deposit it. So let's say you raise money of 50 million. 3% how much? 1.5 million. So you just take the 1.5 million and manage. And when people, you do this very well, when you do this very well, I don't think people will want to withdraw your money. Right? One shot. Then people know you really do charity or really kind. I think the fund will keep getting bigger and bigger. So, and I want them to manage it. Anything below 10% belong to charity. That means if they very smart, they manage, suddenly they can make 20%. 10%, the other 10% will put into the particular donor's account. For him or for his future generation come and withdraw. This is my design, And I believe this will be very successful. If tomorrow I think of something like that in China, I think it's all subscribed. Then we can take the money to go and help our able, and then we go and help to build the villages. So this is my dream also, dream. And I don't know whether this dream will be successful or not, but I need people like Andrew, they all start thinking. Now, this 500 Arahan, if today I take an auction it, maybe I can auction for 50 million. I don't know. Huh? But I thought if we can keep this Arahan into a 500 Arahan hall, that people can come here to pray, people can come here to this thing, at the same time say, oh, this is my donation. Once the Arahan is still there, if you think the Arahan doesn't worth 100,000, you want to give 50,000, that Arahan belongs to you. If I don't pay you back the capital, what you can do? One day I say capital, I can take the Arahan home back to my home. You have security, right? On top of that, plus my personal security. But this is Arahan. What happened to art? You know, what happened to art piece? You know, in the future we can build, collect, if this is successful, all the Van Gogh art we also can collect here. All expensive art we can collect here. Because the same theory will work. Because when you collect this kind of item, you keep on going in price. But we tell people, you can only take back your principal. The interest we created all go for the charity. So will we short the money like that? As long as you are not too gung-ho, then like me sometimes don't have money. This charity 3 million, you say, okay, you give 3 million. You know? So whatever interest you get, you just do the charity you meet right in front of you. When people always come and say somebody in need, I never go and look for charity, hunt for charity to do. I do charities when people approach me. You know, he approached me, say, oh, I got this, I got that. So this is what I have to share with you during my this English actual 60th birthday. And I must say thank you very much for some of the friends I see, like Mr. Wee. I don't know, he come. He helped me to publish a lot of a book. Our family believe in publish those books that circulate. He's here today. Mr. Tan is a guest also here. And of course, we have Vincent Chiu, our board director. And I cannot mention everyone. And I think I just want to share with those people who work with me. And my character is very strong. When you have a strong character, you always want to sometimes do your own way. But I mean well. I just want in life, I want to create success. Only when you create success, you make happiness. When you are failure, there will be no happiness. So this is also opportunity for me towards my family, my children. If you think your daddy is very tough, it's all been well. I want you all to be, to whoever to be one of my students, that one day you found that your teacher is very tough, you please, what do you call? No, please accept it. Accept it and please this, because as long as you accept, then only you can forgive. If you don't accept, you cannot forgive. You are working with a person like that, no choice. Who asked you to know the guy? Who asked you to know me? I am the kind of guy, and I have to stay with that because you know why? I have a record to show, because only with that become successful. I know. This is what I also have analyzed my life. Why, you know, it's like that. I have to be like that. If I'm not like that, sometimes the whole thing collapses, okay? So I hope you accept it, and I have still many things that we need to do for the next 10 years, and I still want to create things. Last but not least, I want to take this opportunity to share forward the I Ching. I Ching is one of the highest sutra in all the Confucius, this one, and I'm very much into this. The word is called 天行健，君子以自强不息，地势坤，君子以厚德载物。To be my birthday gift to everyone, and thank you. I'm not going to go down first before I do the last deed. I have actually want to invite my wife to come to the stage. This is a gift. Want to thank what come? Come. And next, I want to invite Wang Liping. Wang Liping.
和两位徒弟以恭敬的心向自身先师孔子行3鞠躬礼，一鞠躬，再鞠躬，3鞠躬，礼成。请张弟就做3鞠躬礼，一鞠躬，再鞠躬，3鞠躬。 敬茶。礼成。Thank you, Dan Sri。
尊敬的丹斯林里，我们听院长说，您建议众学生将父母的照片置放于电脑的 wallpaper， 心想电脑一开没有美女看还没关系。 没有美女看还没关系，问题是爸爸妈妈的容颜只能使我想起不努力读书将来娶不到老婆的训言。院长还告诉我们，您的钱包放的不是潘斯里程，而是母亲的照片。 乍听之下，虽觉得有点老土，然福禄皆由孝子得，天将孝子令眼观。难怪您钱包满满，名声扬扬。您曾经高歌一曲《海鸥》，勉励我们，至今歌声萦绕脑际，歌词铭刻心底。 倘若您没创办 EABL 学院，倘若 EABL 学院没有经典教育，我们是日食三餐而不知其意的迷途羔羊。衷心感恩您，尊敬的丹斯里里。我谨代表全体师生以至诚的心献上。 为丹斯林里祝寿祝祷文，经丹斯林里之寿，正锐气之昭昭，喜气之洋洋；经丹斯林里之寿，圣教之再现兴盛，思民之重当任喜；经丹斯林里之寿，天地之风调雨顺。 国运之再发昌隆，而丹斯里里乃福慧业修，身心意见，家道义旺。谢谢。
谢谢。Scene 1.
人也，子孙3年，然后免于父母之怀。生，继续报销嘛。3岁之前被报是每个孩童的权利。将来父母百年归老，必须为父母守丧3年。
3年之丧，其饮久矣。君子3年不为礼，礼必坏；3年不为乐，乐必崩。旧古既没，新古既生，专岁改往，岂可已矣？
学夫道，一夫谨于汝安乎？
安 Yes, I'm fine with it.
汝安，则为之。夫君子之居丧，食子不甘，闻乐不乐，居处不安，故不为也。今汝安，则为之。
老师，别生气，改变下父之事，我一定守丧3年。
你这孩子，我爱我者，你却说我者。
未之生，焉之死？你比我年轻，别担心。慎听我讲，父母之年，不可不知也。一则于心，一则于句，所以他才关心你百年之事。听说他已经在富贵山庄为你选了一个风水位，那陈老板真有意思。他告诉曾生，生前之道，死后回天之道最为重要。生前知道生命的道理尤为重要。所以他送了《百孝经》给曾生，叫他孝敬你100年。小子，你们的父母是否生日快乐？
我把你父米煮饭给爸爸妈妈吃，祝福他们生日快乐。
跟老虎、2个1估计还有大男人在家煮饭庆生，当然就送礼物、买蛋糕、各管之嘛。
老师教我们君子孝子，修为能养，趋于春马，皆能有养。不信，何以别乎？看你凶气凌人，恃才傲物。公把不懂得敬仰父母。
色男有事，弟子服其劳；有酒食，先生传。正是以为孝乎？老师告诉我们，和颜悦色、孝敬父母或承受父母的人生，不是一件容易的事。更何况，孝敬父母并不限于劳心劳力服务以提供饮食而已。子贡第1年拜师时，觉得自己的学问比老师还高，简直不将老师放在眼里。前阵子他到原县家探病，豪华大车开不进小巷，只得委屈他坐11号车。看到原县家上漏下士，原县衣冠褴褛，不仅师傅慰问，还取笑原县和你病得如此可怜。
先闻之，无才谓之贫，学而不能行谓之命。进献贫也，非病也。
答得好，病的应该是子贡，学而不能行谓之病。由此推理，生病的他也不会有好脸色给父母看。
子贡群群而有愧色，他今已感到惭愧。为孝有余兄弟，不可再调侃子贡，否则你们就是不孝子。小子，你们的父母是否生日快乐？
老哥各贵就不已。第1年以为自己比您了不起，第2年斗胆于临平翻秋个，第3年子绝忘更莫及，敬请海涵原谅，谢谢。我更加惭愧的是，庸庸碌碌以赚钱，更找时间承欢膝下。有个尴尬扶其劳，有9个顾客传，只懂得给钱父母，给个也不见得好看。父母的歌乐，偶尔因忙碌而忘记。记得隔有其个是昼夜款待亲朋戚友。如今回想，感觉干脆将亲朋戚友夸耀自己的财富，更以为父母出售。
你曾说过，君子之过也，如日月之食焉。过也，人皆见之；刚也，人皆扬之。他好像当森林里学习孝道，一名拥有崇高社会地位的富贵人，如何孝敬一年岁大中风而使用轮椅的母亲。 有一回农历新年将近，他的母亲问他：“新年快到了，还要去美国，是否赶得及回家过年？”当斯林里马上蹲下身回答：“妈，您放心，我一定赶回来陪您过年。”李母喜爱喝咖啡，他为母亲开睡家旧时代风格的咖啡店。先是亲自开车再送母亲，抱母亲上下车，收开轮椅，一口一口为母亲喝咖啡，吃萝卜糕，还细心地用手帕为母亲抹嘴。其母生病时，丹斯林里亲自照顾母亲，并彻夜跪在佛前为母亲祈福。母亲仙逝时，摄制法师恭送他往生西方极乐净土。出殡的那一天，他家的天空出现祥云皑皑，瑞兆洋洋，真的不可思议。而第一次过年不见母亲的容颜，但是你思亲情切，嚎啕大哭。
天人永别泪满襟，仙婆接亲返天庭。立身行道能尽亲，大笑减轻万古名。
当时你的孝心何止于母亲生前，他以母亲的照片将咖啡店设计为弘扬孝道的餐馆，教化人们孝的真谛。
老师，我因为孝敬父母，努力学习，获得从自从北冷去马的高官，家里居真米高达万众之庄。然而，爹娘还要希望回到从前，百里出名，摘取野菜，只求再有机会孝敬你们。我一定更努力，不再等你们逝世后才事业有成。
Phụ Mỹ có các sớ, phụ trở bài yếu, sinh rõm chín nhì mỏ, do nhắn chín lao。
祭祀祖名祖先为历载，民祖签曰：“但为我直焉，如有负我者，则吾必再问杖矣。”明兄，您可以不接受官制，更有能力孝敬父母。你们真奇怪，穷唧唧苦哈哈让父母跟着挨苦，等父母去世后帮孩子过更好日子。我不但让父母跟前衣食华美，还给他让父母出国旅游。
爱亲者不敢误于人，敬亲者不敢慢于人。你一定好几天没刷牙，口气熏天。凤凰非梧桐不栖，选工作与选老婆一样重要，岂可乱选？既是蛮横无道，我岂可屈就于他？为虎作伥，有辱家风，不孝父母。再说，直入急先锋，难道不想快速事业有成？不过听取老师调教，过于积极者宜退之，而懒求懦弱退缩，故老师敬之，还严厉责备他为祭司征收重税，甚至将他逐出孔门。我相信懒求的父母与我父母一样甘于朴素，不愿意孩子为了